So instead of saying, hey, you.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Well, in our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, today we're going to talk about, this is a little bit of our wheelhouse, a little bit, but we can talk.
We can go there,
We're
Bob.
scientists.
Yeah.
Top 5 ways you are destroying your memory, or maybe you're harming it.
Yeah.
But this kind of came up, I was watching TV the other day and Stephen King was on, you know, the horror fiction writer.
Yeah, right.
And they asked him, what's the number one thing you're afraid of? And he said, the number one thing I'm afraid of is losing my mind or losing my memory.
Sure.
So I thought we'd talk about 5 ways that you can do things you want to watch, you know. And number one, Brad, is a lot of people think their memory fills up over time, and so they try to protect it and not try to memorize as many things. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
The more you use it, the better it gets.
Exercise.
And that sounds so stupid, but it really is that true. So like if you meet somebody, you really should make the effort to try to remember their name, even if you think you're never going to see them again.
Right.
Because that's just that exercise alone will be good for you.
This is one I definitely need to work on.
Yeah.
I have a hard time
Think this for
remembering
a second.
names.
I'm going to be back.
Like,
Second one. Oh, go ahead. Keep talking.
okay,
Brad.
yeah, like, you know, I'm talking to Fred. I mean Bob. Forgot. No, it's really definitely something that when I took the Dale Carnegie course, they talked about the first thing they have is how to remember people's names by association.
Right.
Okay. So Bob, I might think of that movie. What about Bob? You know,
Right.
and kind of get that to stick in my head. But I've known Bob for like
Surprised you didn't
15,
say
20
boo.
years.
Okay, all right. The second thing is, and this is based from this book. I really like this book, Younger Next Year. It's a book on how to stay younger throughout your, you know, until, well, you know, in your 70s or 80s and stay really in good health. But one thing they talk about, the importance, and I've seen this more and more, is that you really need to stay connected to people, family, friends. And I mean, you really need to not isolate yourself in the house. The more you connect with people, the more you have to use your memory, the more you have to engage in conversation,
Right.
the better it's going to be for your memory. So.
Kind of
Stay
like
connected.
Howard Hughes when he got older, he isolated himself and then things just fell apart.
Oh, you see a lot of people. They get isolated in the nursing homes, they get isolated in their homes. So,
Sure.
number 3, you got to keep your stress levels down. Increase cortisol. We've all heard about this chemical that actually is harmful, it seems, in a lot of ways. I mean, it makes you fat and it increases stress.
So if you get stressed out, your body
This
produces
is cortisol,
Okay.
and that affects your memory.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever had that where you've had real stressful moments in your life, Brad, but you don't remember things as well.
Right. It's
So-
kind of the opposite of if you exercise and you produce those endorphins that really can do just the opposite and
Right.
get you going the right way.
Exactly. Number 4, lack of sleep. And you know, we find out more and more how lack of sleep it can affect so many things. But what I found in this one study even is that if you, let's say, kind of go through this period of time in your middle age, through your 30s and 40s, without enough sleep, it actually can affect your memory well into your 70s and 80s. So it's really important that you get the correct amount of sleep. You know, make that effort because it's gonna make you more efficient throughout the day anyway.
Right.
And it's gonna make you sharper.
One thing I'd like to start doing in my day is taking a nap in the middle of the day. But
Absolutely.
It's not in my character, but I know it would help me.
It's gonna help you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And number 5 is what Brad talked to is about personal habits, you know, excessive alcohol, poor fitness, smoking, too much fats in your diet, all those things affect your memory.
Right.
So, all right, we gave you some things to work on here. And I hope we gave you some food for
But
thought.
Bob, one thing that's really stressing me out right now, holding on to this Viking football, is driving me nuts. Get rid of it.
I'm glad that you probably feel better now. Your cortisol levels have gone down.
Oh yeah.